Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Female star makes huge comments on Paul Heyman amid his WWE absence. I'm not going to sit here and trash Paul. In the high-stakes, ever-evolving world of WWE, no figure casts as long a shadow as Paul Heyman. The wise man behind Roman Reigns' record-breaking reign as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Heyman is known for his brilliance both on and off the screen. His influence on WWE's creative direction and his ability to elevate talent has made him a central figure in the company for decades. But in recent months, Heyman's absence from WWE programming has not gone unnoticed, leaving fans and talent alike to speculate about his future. And one of the WWE's rising female stars has just made her voice heard on the matter. During an exclusive interview with The Bump, Raquel Rodriguez, a force in the women's division, spoke candidly about Heyman's recent absence and its impact on WWE. Her comments quickly grabbed headlines as she touched on the polarizing nature of Heyman's presence and what his absence means for the landscape of the company. Unlike some other talents who might take the opportunity to lash out or criticize, Raquel was respectful in her remarks. The powerhouse, known for her brutal strength in the ring and a cool, calculated approach outside of it, began her commentary with a measured tone. "I'm not going to sit here and trash Paul," Raquel started, her face serious yet calm. "He's done more for this business than most people even realize. He's a mastermind in many ways, and no matter what you think of him personally, there's no denying his contributions." Raquel's words immediately garnered attention on social media, with fans and insiders praising her balanced take on such a divisive figure. While some had expected Raquel, known for her fiery attitude and blunt opinions, to go after Heyman, she instead took the high road. But that wasn't to say her comments were without bite. Raquel went on to address the noticeable absence of Heyman, both from the perspective of a fan and a competitor in WWE. "You can feel it, you know," Raquel said, leaning forward in her chair. "When Paul's around, there's this energy backstage. It's like everything is happening on a higher level. The storylines, the drama, the anticipation, it all feels bigger. And when he's gone, well, things feel different. Maybe not worse, but definitely different." Her words resonated with the WWE Universe. Heyman's presence has long been synonymous with major storylines and long-term planning. He's helped shape careers from Brock Lesnar to Roman Reigns, and his absence has left a void that's hard to fill. Raquel acknowledged this, noting that while WWE has plenty of talented people in creative and production roles, Heyman's absence is particularly palpable because of the caliber of talent he has worked with and elevated. "I've seen him take guys who are already great and turn them into legends." Roman is an obvious example, but it's not just Roman. It's the little things Paul does, the nuances he brings to storytelling. Even when you're in the ring, you can feel that Paul's fingerprints are on something. Everything just feels more important. Raquel's respect for Heyman was clear, but she also hinted that his absence might present new opportunities for others to step up and take on a more prominent role. Her eyes lit up when she spoke about the future of WWE, indicating that she saw the current moment as an opportunity for a new era to emerge. Despite her respectful tone, Raquel didn't shy away from expressing her frustrations about the uncertainty surrounding Heyman's absence. She admitted that, as a performer, it can be challenging when such a major figure in WWE's creative process suddenly disappears. When someone like Paul steps back, even if it's just temporary, it leaves you wondering what the plan is. As performers, we rely on a certain rhythm, a flow to the storytelling. And when there's a gap like this, you're left in limbo a little bit, Raquel explained. "For someone like me, who's hungry to prove herself and climb the ranks, that limbo can be frustrating." Her words struck a chord with fans who have been watching Raquel's steady rise in WWE. After winning the NXT Women's Championship and making a splash on the main roster, Raquel had been positioned as one of the top competitors in the women's division. However, with Heyman's absence, some have speculated that creative plans for talents like Raquel could be in flux. When you're trying to build something special, you want to know that the people in charge are fully invested, Raquel continued. And Paul, when he's around, is always fully invested. He sees things that others might miss, and that's what makes him so valuable. I just hope that wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's still got his eye on what's happening here, because we need him. Of course, not all of Raquel's comments were purely positive. She acknowledged that Heyman is a polarizing figure in WWE, both among fans and the talent. Known for his sharp tongue and sometimes controversial decisions, Heyman has made plenty of enemies in the industry. Raquel didn't shy away from addressing that part of his legacy. "Look, Paul's not perfect," she said bluntly. "He's made some calls that people didn't agree with, and he's ruffled a lot of feathers over the years. But that's what happens when you're in a position of power. You make decisions, and sometimes people don't like them. That doesn't mean those decisions were wrong, though." Raquel's comments highlighted the complex nature of Heyman's role in WWE. While some stars have flourished under his guidance, others have found themselves on the outside looking in. Heyman's vision for WWE often involves long-term planning, which can leave some talent feeling sidelined or overlooked in the short term. But at the end of the day, Raquel continued, "I'd rather have someone who's willing to take risks and push boundaries than someone who plays it safe. Paul's a risk taker, and that's what makes him great. It's also what makes him controversial." As the interview came to a close, Raquel was asked if she thought Paul Heyman would return to WWE anytime soon. Her response was measured but optimistic. "I don't know what's going on with Paul right now, and I'm not going to pretend to. But I hope he comes back. WWE needs him. The fans need him. And honestly, I think the talent needs him too. We're in a new era, and having someone like Paul around to help guide that era could make all the difference." Raquel's comments sent ripples through the WWE Universe. In an industry built on larger-than-life personalities and intense rivalries, her thoughtful, nuanced take on Heyman's absence was a breath of fresh air. As fans debated her remarks, one thing was clear. Paul Heyman's shadow looms large over WWE, even when he's not present. And for stars like Raquel Rodriguez, his absence presents both a challenge and an opportunity. In the unpredictable world of WWE, nothing is ever set in stone. But one thing is certain, Paul Heyman's influence will continue to shape the future of the company, whether from the sidelines or the center of the storm.